This latest development, this rift between the United States and Russia, breaking off their relationship, which was all about bringing a ceasefire, all about bringing humanitarian aid to Aleppo and across the rest of Syria. This is an absolute game changer. This was the only hope for a peaceful outcome in the near term in Syria. You have now the United States saying that Russia has failed in its international obligations under international law, under international humanitarian law, that they believe that Russia is either unable or unwilling to pressure President Bashar al-Assad of Syria into his commitments to this ceasefire, interim ceasefire agreement. And they say that the United States says it's come to this conclusion because it can see Russia is backing Assad in targeting civilian areas and civilian infrastructure. Now, for so long, the United States has hoped that Russia would keep its word made in international agreements in Geneva, in Munich earlier this year, that they would keep to their word and keep Bashar al-Assad's forces at bay, if you will, and try and get this humanitarian aid delivery into Aleppo and other parts of the country. The recognition now for the United States that isn't going to happen. This is a huge rift in terms of Syria, and it's writ large Russia now breaking a long-term plutonium agreement with the United States because Russia says it sees a strategic threat. It says the United States must reduce NATO's commitment, NATO's forces in the east of Europe. This is sort of Cold War language and points at a much deeper rift between these two countries. And as they are the main principal players, or were the main principal players in trying to bring peace to Syria, the implications are the situation for Aleppo continues to be dire. The UN has said they're very worried about the situation. A hospital there, with the last major hospital, forced bombed out of action by a bunker-busting bomb on Monday. The outlook for Aleppo is dire. The rest of the country, peace, that's now very much in the air. Nic Robertson, Istanbul, Turkey.